of the Pasifika village was opened last month. The first of its kind here in Aotearoa, the village will provide Pasifika-focused holistic wraparound services, including an early learning centre, integrated well-being services, and an iconic fale or meeting house. And joining us to talk a little bit more about this Pasifika village is Leaupepe Rachel Karalus, the CEO of Pasifika. She joins us via Zoom. Leaupepe, great to see you. Malo soifua.
Malole soifua, malole lei.
Great to see you, Rachel. How are you feeling right now? I know that this has been a vision and a dream that's been planned for a long time, and finally, it's all coming to fruition.
It's really hard to describe all the feelings that we as a team have experienced. But I think the one word that would sum it up for us all is just an overwhelming sense of gratitude to have arrived where we have arrived right now, but also a sense of what's ahead. Because of course the buildings are the easy bit for the project, and building what will operate on the inside is still ahead of us. So yeah, grateful, and also anticipating the future.
And look, pass on our warm regards to Peta, Elisa Peta, your lovely mum, who has been, I guess, at the forefront of starting this journey to create something like this. I did mention in my introduction, around the holistic wraparound services, early learning centre, integrated wellbeing services. This is something that the community has been wanting.
Yes, so 24 plus years ago, when the Pacific communities that had a presence in Kirikiriroa at that time, when they came together, the things that they talked about were the challenges accessing mainstream services, and the needs that were perceived were Pacific-led GP services, an early learning centre underpinned by a Pacific learning model, and an iconic and a community space. It wasn't even iconic at that point in time. It was just a community space where they could come together to celebrate language, culture, and our practices, to have a sense of community and a sense of belonging. So those were the things that were considered as being needed at that point in time. And over the last 24 years, we've checked in with community. There's been feasibility studies, needs assessments, consultations, and those things, those components to the village have not changed. So what you see delivered in the village is actually the delivery of the community aspiration as articulated 24 plus years ago.
Congratulations to you, Leaupepe, and congratulations to you and the team, because I know that you've been working quietly in the background, but we do hear and know of the work that you guys are doing, especially in Kirikiriroa and the Hamilton Waikato region. You did mention, the work going ahead, looking forward now, because it's almost a month since the opening. Tell me, what's it been like since the opening of this village, and of course the big iconic fale?
What's it been like? I think we were very focused on the opening and the month leading up to it, so we had a whole lot of BAU to catch up on, but also, as I said, focused on the future. So in the next couple of weeks, we need to be opening the early learning centre, so we'll be focused on enrolments for up to 85 children across the different age groups. And we're also doing a lot of work in the development of the wellbeing model, which will include integrated GP and other clinical services. So what we understand very clearly is that some of the ways in which we have been working over the last few decades haven't delivered the optimal outcomes that we want for our people. So we're having to do a deep data dive to understand what's really happening, and to rebuild your traditional GP model into something that's actually responsive to the needs of our particular community.
Ioi. So, what's your message for our community, those who are in the area, but now there is something that they can use that's of their ethnic group?
I think, as we said on the opening day, that the thing for our Pacific communities to take away from the opening of the village is really around we have a voice, we've been heard, we're visible, we've been seen, and we have value and we have been valued, and that really is what the village speaks to me about. And I think during the course of that week of opening events, we saw community groups from different ethnic backgrounds, different islands, performing in the whale, and the joy on their faces and the pride in their identity was just written all over their faces, and it was quite emotional, because I really did get a sense of our people have a home, we belong, and it's just such a big statement.
Look, I was fortunate enough to be part of it at the opening, and also, of course, there was another special event afterwards. But congratulations! We take our hat off to you for including our people in the much-needed service that they didn't receive earlier. So, if you want to check it out, go to the Leaupepe Pasifika or leaupepe.co.nz for the details, or go onto their Facebook page, and of course, they're on social media. But for now, Leaupepe, ofa lahi atu, extend our warm love and gratitude to the rest of the team.